Ah. No. You're okay in the chat? Is anyone in? No, fucking in the chat. On me fucking on. 7 on 4 thumbs up. Don't forget to push the like buttons. 8 more people to push the like buttons. Don't forget to push your thumbs up to support the channel, guys. There's one. Another 5 to go. Let's get it to the top tonight. Let's try and get 60 in the chat tonight. Like buttons pushed. He's doing the troll's head in. He's fucking raging. He is. Come on, guys, push them like buttons. 16 on, only 7 pushing the like buttons. Come on, guys. Let's get that sorted in the chat. Keeps the algorithms better. More people come on. More people interested in watching the channel. Think, why are they getting nearly 4? Well, last month we were 20 short of 4,000 likes in 8 weeks. Sorry, in 4 weeks. And I think we've had, I look last year, I can't remember what it was now. I think it was 400 and something already. Already 10. Now we just come on, push the like buttons. I'm going to give you loads of stick tonight about the like buttons tonight. I've never been mentioning for ages, so yeah, more stupidness off the Looney Tunes. He's dyed his hair the same colour as mine. He's wearing tops, like a top, as if it's like same type of top as mine. And you know when I'm doing all that messing about and I'm just throwing punches, he's doing that, going hey, dancing in his house, trying to make him look like me. What a fucking crank! But you've still got ginger hair underneath that fucking head. What a crank! He's trying to rave, you know, when I mess about, I'm doing all the rave stuff and carry on and that. You see me pissing about in the house, having a laugh and that, and I was trying to copy what I do so he can get the same views. What a divvy! What a fucking divvy! 31 on, 13 thumbs up. Come on, guys, you can go better than that. Let's go through the chat. Freedom at the top as usual. Matt Emerson, are you big brother? Little brother, I should say. Phil Summer, are you okay, Phil? I haven't seen you for a bit. Freedom's in there again. Phil Summer again. Freedom's again. Peter DeVox. Solo Peter, we had a great chat last night, me and Peter. I fell asleep, Peter, last night on the thing, but what I do is I turn the phone sound off on the phone when I go to bed so it can't wake me up. So I got up at 5 o'clock today. That's how bad I was in pain. Fucking agony I was in. Andrew Williams, hiya Andrew. I love your son all the world. Brendan Cuff, Brendan from Holbeck. Hiya Brendan from Holbeck. I hope you're okay, you and your family. God bless you. So thanks for being on the show. Peter Fox again. Phil Summer. Paul C. Hiya Paul C. Looking well, my brother. Thank you for joining the chat. Ryan Cuff, Roger Cook, another great lad. It's like loads of new people have been coming on lately. Rich T Biscuit 78, Brian, and all lovely without PayPal price. Can I buy you a drink without a PayPal? I haven't got a fucking clue, mate. I haven't got a clue on it. I never asked anybody enough, you know, but sometimes people donate money here now, which is appreciated. To keep up them, obviously we don't make fuck all every month. We're always down. It costs me more money to keep the channel running than I actually make off it. Don't make fuck all of it. I'd never ever come on and talk shit of like and big posh and try to pretend I'm something. I'm just off the level to council estate, and I talk the way I talk on the council estate. I'm going, golly gosh, you know, that fucking shite. I swear in every second word. Everyone laughs because they all swear every second word. So that's what we like off council estates. Most of the people are on there. Some people are quite posh people coming here, and there's nothing big wrong with if you've got better etiquette or if you've got better vocabulary, speech patterns than those. But most people say it's like, for instance, when you go to the doctors will go, oh, you could do with taking such and such and such and that, and you. What the fuck are you talking about? I've come here for prescription. He's giving me these fucking tablets. I've come out going like an alien's just talking to me. It's like a doctor. You need to learn council estate etiquette. How the way they talk on the council estate. You need to break it down for the people to understand what the medication's about. Not like fucking big words like that. Where they've never even fucking couldn't read it and mind fucking spell it. Most of us. So when you're going in, when I say to people, I break it down in layman's terms, so it's easy to break down in your brain. So you go, well, oh yeah, Brian's right. You do it like this. You take your tablet this time, and you take your vitamin this time, and you take your protein or your creatine, and they explain it slowly, and they explain it so it's self-explanatory when you listen to me. But when they come out and they go exponentially and all this, and you think, well, fuck off. I understand them because obviously I'm conversed with that type of language without, really, really good, really up there. But people go to the doctors for tell them what's wrong with them, and they get stuck, and then they'll come away with their own fucking medication, and it's not working because they've given them the wrong fucking stuff, or they get them on something like pre-gabs or fucking gabapentin, what an addictive fucking drug. People don't know that I was on them before when I was poorly. I got them when I was bad, and I was taking 2 a day. I thought they were all right. A bit of a buzz, like sitting in the house watching the telly, and hey, they're all right. You can fall asleep. Like, so sleep patterns were terrible, obviously with the operation and stuff. And I thought, this doesn't seem to be right. So I had another one. Within a week, I was on six tablets a day. Every fucking day, taking 6 tablets. And anyway, after about 2 weeks, I started feeling like shaky and everything like that. I thought, these aren't enough for me. These were like a yellow, orangey colour, like yellow, like that. And there was 60 mil or 600 mil. I can't remember. 600 mil might be, or something like that. I can't remember the exact amount I was on. I went to see my friend. I was going to go for get a bit of Charlie. I'm not going to up and lie to you, I'm like to tell the truth all the time. I was going to get a bit of coke. I said, the only problem now is I'm struggling to get to sleep. She said, I have these tablets. I said, I've got them. She said, well, what are you doing with them? I said, to calm me down, mate. She said, they're for people who are on heroin and stuff like that. They're for people who are fucking this, that, and the other. I went, fucking joking. Anyway, she said, you need to get off them. So I just stopped, mate. Like I did with the crack. I just stopped it. I'm one of these that I don't do half-hearted. I just stopped. So I stopped. I'll tell you the truth. I stopped with the crack and went back on. I stopped with the crack and went back on. I stopped with the crack and went back on. Stopped with the crack and went back on. I went about 1,000 times, stopped until they finally got off it. So you didn't just get off it. So I like to tell the truth to people because they're laughing on here because they've all done the same thing. You tell the truth again. Look, you can't just stop. And anyway, so I stopped with these, the tablet things. So I just stopped with 6 a day I was taking. I sat there, I was going, Bobby went, what's wrong with you? He said, you look like fucking death warmed up. He said, you've got pure white. And you said, your face is pouring sweat. I went like that, I was fucking sweat pouring up. And I went, the armpits stunk, right? Really smelled bad smell. What the fuck's that? So I never smell. I get in the fucking shower every day and every morning, every night. So anyway, I went, I seen a mate, he went, my mate come to see me. It was from Hartlepool. He said, you all right? He said, you look like your eyes are pinned to death. I went, what does that mean? He said, like you're on heroin or something. I said, I'm on these tablets. He said, oh, for fuck's sake. He said, Brian, you need to get off them. So I said, I've been off them for like 2 days. He said, I feel like I'm like shaking. He said, can I hear you doddering? You know what you've got? I said, what? He went, you're fucking clucking. You're fucking rattling off the stuff. That's why you're shaking and you sweat like a pig. He said, is your skin anywhere? Took me up like that. It was all pimply, like a chicken. He went, a lot of cockerel, a chicken. He said, you got fucking tight, come off heroin. I went, fucking hell. So anyway, I went to the doctors. Told him, went, oh no. He said, yeah, they should have told me that. Why didn't you fucking tell me they were addictive and things like that? So when you start off, you end up with 2. I don't know, people are taking 20 and 30 fucking day of them. I've talked to loads of people and they're all on them fucking tablets. They don't tell you that they're addictive. They just can't wait to get you out of there. There's over 2 million people on tablets now in the UK, or all of the UK, taking tablets. You imagine how much money they're making. And you're in there 15 minutes and they give you a script, £10 a script every fucking, some people get it every week or every month. The money they're making off them tablets. And 90% of them tablets don't even work. They're fucking shite. They work for the next few weeks. Then your body gets immune to them, then you need more and more and more. And then people end up being addicted to harder drugs because the drugs they're taking aren't as strong, so they end up going on heroin or fucking coke or crack or whatever because they're addicted to them tablets. So they're coming up to take something else that's stronger. Steve Shannon, you okay, Steve? Welcome to the chat. I haven't been to the doctor for over 15 years. Contracted each other. You lose. Trust them. You trust in them, yeah, you do, mate. Well, you expect when you go to a doctor, you think, well, he's trained, looks the part, he's great, he's got the stethoscope on, you go in a place, all there, and you think, well, brilliant, it's spotless, you can smell it, all that horrible smell. Even though it smells horrible, it's a hospital, the hospitals smell fucking horrible as well. So you go in there and you think, oh, I'm going to get sorted, I'm at the doctor's. You tell him something, it's like talking to the wall, and he seems to just be like that. To me, it's like he just sat there like this, say for instance, there you are, thanks for coming, there you are, thanks for coming, there you are, thanks for coming. Like a fucking, they might have a conveyor, they might as well have a fucking machine talking to the machine, just giving you the same prescription every day. That's just what they're doing. They give you the same fucking stuff. And then you complain about them, going, oh, just give them time. I've been on them 3 months. I've been on them 4 months. And then people start fucking doing mad things on them because they make you all fucking mental. Pregabalin or murder to come off. Yeah, pregabs. There were yellow, orangey colours were the ones I had. There was pregabs, I think, ones are blue, I think, and ones are orange or red. Orange or yellowy colour. And I was only on 6 a day. And the fucking sweat was pouring out of me. I'm not joking. Pouring out of me, I couldn't believe it. And it was about shaking like that. I couldn't eat my dinner and everything. And that was about 2 weeks before I went back to normal. I went, fucking never again take some else's tablets, no way. That's why I always say to people, don't take other people's tablets, because what's good for one person might be fucking, it's like one man's meat as another man's poison. So you could take something like, say, red meat, and you end up getting gout with it. But somebody else could take it and it's perfect. Somebody could eat a mushroom, be poisoned off it. Somebody could eat fucking whatever, horseradish, whatever, you get a rash off it. So you've got your body, you know your own body, what it's like when you're taking something. But the first thing to do, they don't say, yeah, well, get yourself to the gym, do a bit of walking, do a bit of training, eat proper food, get up in the morning, do this, do that. And don't go through all that because they haven't got time to do all that. They'd rather get you there, 5 minutes talking to you, and then 10 minutes, fill the forms out and give you the tablets and explain to you for 5 minutes to take tablets what you've never taken in your life. You can't tell someone how to take a tablet in 5 minutes and what's going to happen. So you should be telling what's going to happen to you, how many days before it starts working, when you feel bad, when not to take them. They don't go for all that. They just, once you're on them, that's you. Another statistic, another 10 every fucking 2 weeks or 4 weeks or whatever they do it. So there's millions and millions of pounds worth of money in. They're the richest fuckers in the world, them pharmaceutical companies. Them tablets cost about, not even a fucking penny, probably 2 or 3 pence. They make fucking 10 of them or something. And the money they make at £10 a strip, unbelievable. It's the same as the COVID injection. Obviously, my mate worked for it in Billingham, and he said, "Do you know how much it is, Brian?" I said, "How much?" For the antivirus to get a jab, £460 a jab it costs for each one, he said, for the COVID jab. Fucking hell, the money they're making off them is unreal. But obviously they needed it to give to people. But that's what it was. That's the money that it was costing to me for everyone to have a jab, £450 to £460, which I thought was obviously fucking right over the top. Ask different doctors the same question, they will contradict each other. Yeah, you're right. Pharmaceutical tablets worse than illegal drugs. Yeah, illegal drugs. Well, illegal drugs. See, coke. I'm not saying it's to take or anything, but it's a natural plant. So it's not a chemical. What's fucking made by synthetic chemical. It's natural plant. Same as cannabis is a natural plant. The natural plants say, so they're not as bad because they're grown. But when you're making things like speed and acid and all the other types of drugs that you can make, the synthetic ones, that's when they're more poisonous to the body. Like what do you call it? Like strawberries and things like that. You know, acid and things like that. They're made by humans doing speed. They're made by what they do themselves. So they're a lot harsher on the liver and the kidneys and stuff than cocaine would be, or cannabis or skunk would be. Oxy, Norman, methanol. It's scary. In our days, we don't go doctors unless we're dying now. But email 1600 yet. Trying to do a self-tap taper off the benzes at the minute, real. So yeah, just do it. Yeah, but the thing is, it's better to do it really slow. That way you won't get that little shaking like a fucking. That's what it's called. What do you call it? Cold turkey, people call it, or rattling. You shake, and why they call it cold turkey? It's when you put a turkey in a freezer, or a chicken, and it was all them little bumps all over it, them little indentations all over it. That's what your skin goes like freezing cold, like a turkey. That's what it's called, cold turkey. So you feel your skin's like little bumps all over your skin because you're fucking shaking like fuck. Because the body wants the drugs in its system to calm it down. Then you take it. It's like people smoke fags, and then they want another fag, they have another fag, and then the addiction goes, then they have another one, the addiction, it comes on again for another fag, and then the smoke. I've just made any people smoking. They'll get out of bed and go, are you fucking for real, man? Really real, for real, for fuck's out, that was the same. 40 fags a day. 40 fags a day. Fucking no one who died of fucking cancer. Fucking hell. 40 fucking fags a day, non-stop smoke. My uncle used to smoke, there used to be no tips on them. They were like a green and white packet. I can't remember the name of them now, fucking hell. Benson, I can't remember the name anyway. He used to smoke them. He'd have this one here. Like that. Like that there. You have another one like that. Another one, then you have a fucking, then later on you have another one there. That'd be his hand there. That one smoking. These other ones in his hand for about 20 minutes. Another one, fucking straight off. Chain smoking non-stop. My nana was the same. Fucking hell, man. Non-stop smoking like a chimney, they say. Like a chimney pot. Woodbines, that's the one. Steve Shannon. Fucking unbelievably strong. The smell of them used to balk. I used to work at a shop in Middlesbrough. I know what it is, but I can't remember the name of the street. He had a second-hand shop. He was really intelligent, my Uncle Jim. He was the oldest of my mum's family. Passed away now, but he was an engineer in the army. Really clever bloke, and he's one of the first ones who started fixing tellies, for a living in the area, because there wasn't that many people. Because when the war came out, tellies came out before the war. But when the war came on, they thought they could send signals on the jam between each other. So they decided to put a block on all televisions. But obviously they used to use the radio, did Morse code shit. But they thought they could use the tellies, so they blanked all the tellies so nobody could watch the telly. So when my uncle came out when the wars finished and all that shit, he was in the war, obviously, and he came out of the army and he went into television, and he started showing people how to fix tellies in factories and places like that. He used to do that. He's one of the first people to do it. Did it for years and years. He had his own television shops and second-hand, multi-millionaire he was. On the way to Gisborough, there's a big massive house on it's worth about £2 or £3 million, maybe more now. And he owned that house, big massive farmhouse. You could drive into it. Big double gates on it. He had fucking top of the range cars. I remember having a Rover 3500 there, were the top cars in the days. The Rover. He had one of them in a 2006 and a 3500. And the reason why he had them, they could open the back of the boat, they could put the tellies in the back. But the way the absolute ton tellies in the old days, the big valves. Like you'd be sat in the house like this watching telly. And it did. What the fuck? And that was the ice cream van. The valves on the telly could pick up the signal off the ice cream vans. Or you'd be sat there watching it in like a little, alcove, somebody's house. Charlie Victor 5. They've gone down the alley, whatever. You could hear the police talking on the fucking telly. You'd be fucking paranoid to death on crack now, wouldn't you? The police would come on because they had these valves. They were fucking massive, big valves used to go in the back of it. They were big square boxes like that. Fucking honest joke. It must have been £100 in weight. The telly's £60-70. And you could hear the police on the radio coming through the transmitter off the valves. There were big, massive valves like now, the little tiny microchips. Yeah, you could hear them go day, and then fly past. Then the ice cream van would go by. You could hear them, fucking the bells on the ice cream van. It was fucking mad. Park drivers. I don't know what that means. Park drivers. I know what you mean. Yeah, I don't get it. Yeah. Fucking used to sit and smoke them all day. My nan was the same. She used to have a little pinny on, a little thing there, little pockets, fags in there. She used to look like Doc Cotton. like the fact that you used to have an head and the exact same as Doc got a nice estate house in Rosebery Square on the weekends, and we'd go down the stairs and she always used to go to the Greggs and buy me a pasty, a Mars bar and a pack of crisps, and I used to get what was it? I used to get like a little trifle. It was fucking lovely out of Greggs when I was a kid. But we'd stay there like the Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and go home on the Monday. I was got to go home and not go on the Monday yet because it was bank holiday. Stay at my nana's. We'd watch the old black and white James Cagney films when I was a kid. I'd sit on the floor there, she'd be on the chair there. Go and get Brian, go and get that in the trash tray. She'd go into that, the ashtray would be fucking full. 20, 30 fucking fags in an ashtray. I'd have to go in the kitchen. It used to make me balk, the smell of it. Fucking stunk. Yeah, no problem, mate. Soho glasses, right, I've been with. Sorting out accounting, not that. Soho glasses, really, his camera's £300. To get a fucking hell. I really think that in the future they're going to start, like they do a dog and they chip it. I think they'll do it to us. I don't think they'll let us know. I think they'll deliberately, for all we fucking know, they're already doing it. When you go in, you get an injection, say, oh, this is for you, this is whatever it's in it. We're injecting me this is to save for antibiotics or something. There could be some type of metal in that, like could be picked up from satellites off it and they can still follow you. So I think that's the close. But I know they're already close looks. I know somebody who worked in the Ministry of Defence was telling me about that. Oh, no, for 30 odd years, and he said that's what they're going to be doing. So they'll probably take your DNA take a little bit of blood off you, and then they've got your DNA on a file. So if you commit a murder anywhere in the world, pick the file up and it'll go beep beep. Tommy Smith, such and such date, blah 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 blah. Straight, you won't even know that they've got it. That's what I think they're going to start doing. You're just like fucking cattle. Patches pie from Great Ayton. Yeah, they're pictures. Yeah, pictures. Yeah, they're the best pies on the planet. Pictures pies. Yeah, I know the people who have it. Great Ayton's on the corner. Beautiful pie shop. Diggy Dido goes up there. I used to get all the bones and that off him for the greyhounds he used to run. Travelling lads. Yeah, pictures pies. My dad used to love them. Pucker pies. My dad liked pucker pies. And we used to go to the football. We used to go with Uncle Reggie, and we used to go and see Middlesbrough on a Saturday. Only the home matches. And one, sorry about sniffing my fucking nose, won't stop running. My dad, we lived at Greythorpe. It was about 7 miles away from Middlesbrough when you went over the Transporter Bridge. So we go. It was me, my mum, and Bobby, and we met Uncle Reggie and old Tam. We all went in there. We had a little. We went in a little mini, you know, the ones that was like a van with a van, 2 tyres in the back and a couple of boxes. You have about fucking 8 people in the back of the van. Go to the fucking match. You never bothered you then. There was no such thing as over thing. You have like a kid in the front stairwell here where you put your feet on the left hand side. Kid there, then the kid on your mum's neck. That'd be 2. And there'd be one on the fucking bit here where you sit. Like you turn your back that way, so you'd be looking that out the back way. That'd be like 4 people, and then one driving, and then there'd be all people on fucking tyres on the back, sitting on tyres on the back, or all pillars or something. We go to the football match. Fucking nose is running like a tap. Fucking sick of this fucking cold. And you get there, and you park the cars up. It was a nightmare to park the cars. So it goes there, Ayrson Park, go up my auntie's first. Get there a little bit early and get. She always used to go to the scone or something like that, and or a toasted tea cake with butter and jam. And then we go to the match. Anyway, this night it was Middlesbrough playing, and George Best come. He was playing for the other team, so we got to see George Best playing on. So my uncle Frank used to play for Manchester United when he was a kid. He was in the youth team. So Tam was there, my other uncle. So we sat there watching him. George Best was passing the ball about, put through people's legs, just fucking torturing him on the football pitch. He's about 40-year-old at the time. Brilliant player, and they're all going, sign him up while I'm with my people. And then at half time, they swapped over. I can't remember the other team. So it was Ipswich, and then he went on the Ipswich team. He went on the Ipswich team first, then he went on the Middlesbrough team. It was like a testimonial for someone. I can't remember who it was, but I was only fucking hell. What was that? About 13-year-old when I went to see him. 12, 13 I was. But I got to say the great George, best player alive. What a treat that was. Yeah. I mean, if you can say that. I won't stop running. 3 paw pads. Grey hands near the seed there. It's not what I had. It's paw pads, paw bracing, Brian. We used to have one called Head the Ball. My dad found this fucking dog that was old his throat was cut. Been fighting with an Alsatian in the street. He broke her up. He got it in the back of the vehicle he was driving. I can't remember what it was. Took it to the vet, got it all stitched up, brought it back. Anyway, it was bad. I used to sit and feed it and that. Then it got better. I started taking it for walks and everything. And we decided to take it for we went to Spennymoor for a race with it, and he called it Head the Ball. That was his nickname, because it was fucking Head the Ball and all those fucking crackers. It was fucking mental. So what it used to do you know them? He'd have been fucked. The fucking arsehole with the parker on. Used to chase them with the fair on, and think it was like a rabbit or an animal or something, and pull kids down by the fair off the parkers, pull them on the floor. We've got a few injured people in the street warning about it. Anyway, we took it to Spennymoor, where there was a racetrack. So we went there. Anyway, we put him in. We called him Snowy. That was his name, Snowy, for his racing name. And put him in, and fucking we robbed home. He was nobody. He came fast. So then we went to the Hartlepool about a month later. But it was the biggest greyhound you've ever seen. Even the man said he's a monster, isn't he? Size of him. When I put him in the pen thing where they have to run, and he couldn't hardly get in. He was that big, fucking massive. Anyway, he got in, he got stuck a little bit for the first about a second, and he was off. I think he came second in that race. He said the pen's too small for him. He said he needed a bigger pen. Well, like that. The man, fucking hell, he was great greyhound. He was white and a bit of brown on his ears. He was a lovely dog, fucking massive he was. And that fucking game of fighting, them greyhound, you know, you would never think the fighting dogs at the fucking heart. They're fast as fuck. Not scared now. I don't like the whippets as much. Then you go lamping. Do you want to go lamping? Fuck off, go lamping. Kill the little rabbits, you horrible cunts. Do you want to go lamping? I'm not fucking killing, murdering little rabbits for fucking sport. Can't eat them now. They've got to all get that myxomatosis. They used to have it was a disease. What they've done, they sprayed. There was that many rabbits. Sprayed it in the air. Fucking knows what's that run. Fucking terrible, this, you know. All fucking day, every day. I've had it for 6 weeks nearly. Just my nose running like a tap. Can't get rid of it. No matter what I fucking take. I've had fucking 7 or 8 fucking inhalers. 7 or 8 fucking eye drops. My eye seems to get better. My nose is still running. I've got 4 different fucking inhalers, and I've got fucking such muscararo tablets, or what the fuck they call them. I still can't get rid of it. And when I ordered, so you okay? We had a good laugh last night, didn't we? Smashed the likes. Out of the 12, never nothing like it. Smash the like buttons. Do you know about it? Rabbit. The smell of them, you stink. Smell a rabbit, fucking reek. Doing the cooking. Not for me. Well, fucking barking. 10 years, ages ago, 80 TV series prospects. I've been watching it on YouTube. Fantastic. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, I totally remember. Yeah, Prospect. It's Brian Bovley, and the lad who was in it died. He was from Australia. He was in 4.2 children. And it's about 2 lads who've got fuck all. And you can see that's what it was like for us as kids in the 80s there. Fucking desolate. You had to sign on the fucking door, or you had to do a YTS course where you got £23.50 a week. There was nothing there was no fucking jobs, because Thatcher fucking sold everything. She sold the gas. She sold the fucking miners. She sold everyone out. So no fucking had jobs. It was the fucking worst time ever for industry and for work. no work. They even had so many days a week. The electricity could only be on for two day a week work, and that's all there was enough electric for. So people would go to work. I think it was 2 day a week. So you'd only have like 48 hours work, and you'd have to try and put food on the table for probably 5, 6, 7 people without just 2 days work. So you only got paid for 2 days. 2 day work. I can't remember the name of it now. So you only work 2 days a week, and it was hard then, really hard. But a lot of people got allotments and stuff. I've done loads on the allotments and stuff. Thank you, Peter the Box. You're welcome, mate. So you had to fucking live off fucking, we used to pinch out the fucking chops and all sorts. You had no fucking choice, you fucking starve if you didn't. So you only had 2 days a week work, because what happened is electricity, there wasn't enough electricity to go around, there was a massive shortage of it with the power output. And it's the same as in 1976, there was it was the driest ever year, and it was an influx of billions, not millions, billions of ladybirds came into the country, and they were all over the prop field when I lived in Hartlepool. We'd go over there, played in the prop fields, a big place, it was just a big wasteland, but on there they used to have the shows every year, but we used to play on there, like daft games like Cowboy and Indians and shit like that. And we used to go and get like things like raspberries for our mum, make raspberry pie, we'd get rhubarb, we'd fucking make wild rhubarb stuff, growing like that. And you bring it back, your mum would make stuff out of it. Our mum was a genius with food, she was really good. So you had to get a job where you worked 7 days a week, from 8 in the morning until 4 or 5 at tea time. By the time you got up at 6 o'clock, you got £23 fucking £50 a week, fucking washing cars or whatever, fucking clean up the floors, drilling fucking drill bits, welding things, fucking absolute fucking nightmare, hard work. You're ended up fucking killing you at the end of the day because you're non-stop. Put like like a handle on the door, we have the drilled little holes in where you can screw the handle on. I had to drill all them, something like fucking 1,000 them a day, so damn maybe more, fucking line it up and then pull the thing down like that and drill it through and file it and then dust it with like a wire brush and then put it to the side and have a big massive bin full of these handles, just door handles though, where you put the door handle on. Fucking most boring job in the world. Worked in a forge in Greythorpe, just halfway between Hartlepool and Middlesbrough. It was fucking shit. So the bloke was in there when I went to the careers officer. She said, "Watch what you're doing." He's a bit of a bully. The bloke who's the second boss, not the boss. Peter was the boss, and this bloke was about 12, 13 stone, maybe more. I was only a fucking 16-year-old. I just turned 16, and I went there. I was only about fucking 8 stone, something like 9 stone. Anyway, fucking next minute, we bullying us and that, like all the time, horrible cunt. Do this and do that and do this. He said, "I'm the boss in here," and he's the boss, but I'm the boss on the floor. No, like the manager, the assistant manager, whatever the fuck he was. And he used to do all the stuff like the forge. "Cockerill, get me that water, get me this and get me that." You know, like, "Here's son, go and get us that." Like, no, like you would do. "Here's, right, go and get us that. Cheers, son, thanks for that." No politeness or nothing. Horrible cunt. Really thought he could have a fight. So one day he fucking started bullying me anyway. We had these rollers, and you had to get the steel girders in. So you bring the girders in, they would cut them, and they'd put them in a furnace, and they'd make them into something, or they'd make whatever they were doing. The girders would get made, and put them out, and they would keep outside in the cold on this big long trolley thing, and then you pull them back in. Anyway, he said, "Shut them," because they had to have the holes were about that big where they went through. So Peter went round, he said, "It's bank holidays," and he said, "You can go now." He said, "Shut all them things so nobody can get in," because so he just got this like bolt thing, put it down, it clicked in, and nobody could come in. So he said to my mate, and what was he called? Andy Evans, yeah. So me and Andy Evans, we used to go. I had a bike, I had a race, and we used to go on the bike. I used to give him a croggy. So he's sitting there across I'd prosper and I'd give him a lift anyway. Because and the bank was like that when you went there, you were coming down the bank on the way back. So we used to have to walk up the bank, it was too hard to pedal. So anyway, this fucking bloke went, "Well, yeah, I'll tell you when to shut them shutters." I said, "Oh, Peter said we shut them because we can go." "You're not going anywhere." He said, "You stay there, I'm finishing the job on there, and you stay in here." I said, "I'm going home." I said, "Peter just told me I'm going, he's the boss, not you." He said, "I'm the boss on this fucking floor." But he said, "I'll give you a fucking bat in a minute." Well, go on then, you daft cunt. He punched me in the face, caught me in the face, but moved back a bit, caught me, and then I looked at the side. There was a big barrel like that, big steel barrel, and it was like where you say you'd done cut something, and it was an offcut, and you just throw it in the bin. I picked this piece of metal up like that, it was that long. I went and fucking wallet right across the fucking ribs here, broke about 4 of his ribs, boom, right across the fucking arm, broke his fucking arm. Like, "Come on, you could fucking come on." fucking screaming, like, ran like fuck through the place. He had to get an ambulance, broke 4 of his ribs and broke his arm. So I said, I told you never bully me, you cunt. So if anyone tries to bully you, pick something up, hit the cunt in the face or something. They won't do it again. But if you keep letting them do it, they'll just keep doing it and doing it and keep doing it. If you can't do it, if you're fucking under it, if you're a little tiny kid and you're not big enough to fight, and pick something up, hit the cunt right in the face with it, and then they'll stop fucking doing it then. Don't let any cunt bully you. And once you let them bully you once, they'll just keep doing it. As soon as you hit them back or make a mark on them, stop doing it. Breed of dog. You can't just educate the breed of dog because humans are stupid. Smash the like button down my nose. Yes, fast. Yes, don't forget to like button. Only 27 thumbs up, 59 watching. So in them days, you had to fucking move. Nearly everyone I knew on the estate used to be down the town pinching out shops or fucking bags of potatoes, bring them back home for your mum or something, or you get things like that. You had no choice. If you didn't do it, you just fucking starved to death. And at school, the same. School's the same. We used to get milk at school. We used to get a third pint of milk like that, and Maggie Thatcher stopped it all. Little bit of milk, that, but as big as that bottle it was, the milking. And she fucking stopped to the greedy fucking bitch. Horrible cunt there. What a horrible fucker she was. So when the war was on, when she was doing that, she was going to lose she was losing in the ballots. You know, when you go for the election, she was at the 4th time round. She was losing really bad, probably 70% to the other person. I think it was maybe 30% where she was really down in the ballots. So what they've done is, the little country called Argentina, they were having a bit of an upstart with England over there, and they started kicking off. So the generals, the war generals, so your Navy, your Army, the RAF, and fucking whatever, I've say there's like 3 or 4 generals, 10 or 10. What we better do is put a few more troops in. They'll see there's that many there and they won't even kick off. What did she do? She took the troops out, knowing they'd kick off then, because there's less troops. All them people got killed just for there to get a vote up. That's all it was about. And when the Belgrade went down, all them people got burnt to death and all that fucking shit. But because we won the war, everyone's going, oh, Maggie Thatcher. They're fucking brainwashed, they're daft as fuck. And all of a sudden she won the fucking election again. It was all to do with the election. And later on, everyone realised it was a con. It was a really bad con. All the poor fucking young soldiers and lads got killed. And all the poor Argentinians. Them Argentinians had no fucking chance against our elite soldiers. Our soldiers were the elite. And they just wiped them out. Fucking machine gunned them all. Fucking loads of people were killed. And loads of our soldiers were killed. All for the politician to be voted back in to be the Prime Minister of the country. Horrible cunt. And then she stopped the fucking milk for the kids. And she stopped all the trouble that she did with the miners. Got all the miners battered with coppers. Coppers were going in, beating them up with truncheons and everything. Fucking terrible times, you know, in the 70s. Really, really bad times. People were fucking starving. People were hanging themselves all over the place. People were just fucking killed themselves in front of cars and all sorts. It was really, really hard times in the 70s. And then the fucking water, it didn't rain for about, I don't know how many days. It never rained for about fucking months and months and months. It never rained. So with it being so dry, say there was a bottle like that on the grass, the glass would reflect like a magnifying glass. The sun would hit it and it would set light all over. So places all over Great Britain was setting light. Like, warehouses and factories and all sorts were going up in flames all over the place because there was no water either. So what happened is we had a water ban on. So what they did is they came out. You know them big massive industrial cleaners where they suck all the rubbish up out the drains. Them they were brand new. These. So what they've done is they put water into them and they come round and like, you know them ones where they've got a big massive wing mirror on, huge wing mirror. When you look down, one of them type. There's a big barrel on the back of it. It's massive. Tons of water holes. So they come round and they used to have a bit of a table on the back of it, it was like a big chair type of thing, and they'd lift the chair off, put on there, and you were all given 2 5-litre gallon drums. You'd walk over and you'd turn the thing on and fill it up, put it down like that. It was 5 gallons heavy, and you'd go and get that for your mum, and then your dad would come on and get one. So you'd have 10 gallons a day of water. That was for you to get washed and everything, and you weren't allowed to put the hose pipe on, and you weren't allowed to wash your car or nothing like that. If you got caught washing the car, I think it was like £100 fine, which was fucking absolutely ridiculous. And everyone, you never seen anyone washing. Like now, they wouldn't give a fuck. People kept the rules in them days more than they do now. ICI, what's its mine? Yeah, everywhere did me. All the miners in Wales, she sold all the fucking stuff. British Steel, all that fucking most of that went. Always sold. She sold British Gas back to us. We already fucking owned it. We already own British Gas. It's fucking where we live. She sold it back to the British public. What a fucking con. Shots, yeah. And also stopped the rave. Yeah. She stopped the raves, yeah. Didn't fucking stop them from the North East when I was about, did you, Maggie? You go fuck yourself, you cunt. Horrible cunt she was. Horrible fucker she was. She was never ever in her life starved like us people off council estates. My dad was a great greengrocer, I think he was. They had shops, they always had food. She never knew fucking to starve or fucking 7 kids in a house or fucking hardly any money coming in. She wouldn't have a fucking clue. That's the proper people like your mums and dads in the 70s who brought you up fucking struggling to work 2 days a week, that's all they got. Signed on the fucking door exchange, stood in the queue for hours and hours to sign on for a couple of quid to put food on the table for the kids. Fucking terrible times, really bad. Fucking we've got it easy compared to the old days. We're easy, we've got it now. The old days, you couldn't get nothing, you couldn't go out in fucking places and get money. And if you borrowed anything off the door, like, you had to pay it back, they take out your money every month. Yeah, it was fucking terrible. There was no jobs for anyone because there was no electric working either. It was fucking terrible. That's why the people started doing the coal on the beach. If it wasn't for the coal on the beach, Hartlepool would have been fucked. All them people lived in council estates. And all the dads that worked on the beach, kept getting the coal off the beach. It used to be the sea coal, come in the water, rake it and put it in the back of the truck, and then take it to the lads who had the coal yards, which was the Wilkies and Jackson's. Jackson, he was a nice man. Alan Jackson. He came to Hartlepool with £500. We'd watching. Alan came to Hartlepool with £500 in his pocket. And that was it. So he bought a Land Rover, and he made it into put metals on the side, so it was flat, square on like that. He used to fill up with coal and come back with it and get whatever he could get on the ad. I mean, maybe a ton of coal, 2 ton of coal, something, and back and forth all day long. It's multi. Probably one of the richest people in Hartlepool. He's got them old people's homes all over. But he had nothing when he came for £500 in his pocket from London where he came. And he changed his life around by just the sea coal. It was the coal that he got into. And then they would sell it to the blast furnaces, which is where the British Steel was, where on the top in Hartlepool they would melt there was a big massive forge there and everything, and they would melt the coke, they would melt the metal with the sea coal that would burn. They use that because when it's finer, when the coal's finer, if you've got coke, they used to have coke from New South Wales, what they do is they crush it down into a powder. So the powder burns a lot hotter. So shut up! The coal burns a lot hotter when it's powder, and it takes a lot quicker, so it costs less money. So my mate used to work British Steel, he's not there now. He used to have about 5 lorries. And he used to have the lorry with the lorry would have maybe 10 ton of coal on. When it was New South Wales in Australia, they'd come through with the ships. This was only 5-10 years ago, and they would pull up, and then they'd pull. The lorries would put aside. Fucking dogs. Lorries would pull aside, and lorries would let the coal in the back of the wagon, and then in the wagon. Sorry, in the lorry, and then they had a wagon on the back as well, so they had 2, so they probably had 20 ton of coal going to from the docks, the South Bank, going to the furnaces, the blast furnaces in Redcar, which is Lackenby furnace, and they'd go in there and they'd burn it. But what they used to do is, they used to have it on a conveyor belt, and they'd sort out the big thick pieces, because they were no good, and then they would break them up in the hammer, and they'd put all the dusty bits to the side, and the conveyor belts would come round, right the way around the place, like miles on conveyor belts, and then come to the place where it would fall into the furnace to burn, and then the blast furnace would be, well, you could go past there. I remember me never got some acid one night, and I had 2,000 acid. She went, no, this is a better way to do it. Just take the little bits, sneaky on there, take the little bits on the edges like that, and you won't lose your tablets, because you won't lose that, because they were called strawberries, so I've never had acid in my life, so It's just like frayed paper, little bits of frayed paper, like that. That's it. What the fuck's that shit? Driving along. What the fuck? There was a woman with a pram. She was walking down Regular High Street. And this was like, when you looked over there, it was all like, it was like fucking being in the Wizard of Oz. All kind of lights and bright lights, and you know, looking at the lights, I was fucking unbelievable because all the blast furnaces were on, the fires, all the big flames were coming out the tops of the chimneys and that. And he was out, so anyway, driving anyway, I seen a woman then with the pram started to float. She was doing that with the prams. If it was floating down the street and her feet were floating, what the fuck? I said, I can't drive, so I was in a 635 BMW, so I pulled over, it was a silver one. Pulled at the side, I said, what the fuck have you given me with these? She went, oh, you'll be all right. So we went for a walk. Walking. About 15 minutes, I would stop, sit down here. Turning around, we hadn't moved the fucking self, just done that, stood on my feet, thinking I was walking normal, walking down the fucking street. I was fucking stood in the same position, stood on my feet, like marching in the spot. I said, we'll sit down now. I thought, we're miles away. I turned back around the car right next to me. How the fuck have we been walking about 15? You've just been marching on the spot. Fucking crackers. Anyway, I sat down. I was looking at the lights. I was like, I know, mesmerised with the lights and obviously the acid. 2 days before I could get to sleep, it was fucking horrible. The worst feeling I ever had in my life. Like that, jumping out your skin with people walking by, and it was fuck. Couldn't even drive the car. I had to leave the car there and get a taxi. Fucking hell, it was horrible. Remember speaking to the pub, but yeah, she was fucking horrible, and she fucking horrible she was. Horrible, not like fucking Churchill. He was one of the ones who went. He actually went to war and everything, and stood in there, fucking stood up against the Germans. He was a proper prime minister. These fucking slinky cunts. I mean, look at all that with them when they were doing that with the fucking. Oh, we've got 2 houses and all that shit, and they never had. They were claiming for money for 2 houses. They didn't have 2 houses. Not one of them went to fucking jail. Every one of them got off, claiming money for this and claiming money for that. We went to jail for fraud. They all got off, the bed cunts. Oh, I've got this house and I've got that house and I've got this and I've got that. And when they were checking, they didn't have the houses. It was all made up. And nothing happens to them, does it? They always got him with 2 Jags. Remember him? Called them 2 Jags. 2 Jags, the tanks on a Jag is massive, fucking huge, big, massive. They've got tanks on each side. I can't remember the fucking amount of gallons of whatever they get the hold, but massive cars. Cost probably only about 5 6 miles a fucking gallon or something. And he was driving 2 of them, and they're supposed to be cutting back and everything. Fucking bullshit. Good squeeze, Peter DeVox. I always remember spitting in it for yeah. They were horrible, them fucking there, yeah. Tiny little bit of frail bit of paper took off at it. Fucking 2 days was like that, fucking paranoid to death. It was horrible. Looking at the telly there was people running on the. I remember watching not football, it was racing. Someone was racing on the track, like men racing. The noise when they were running around, I thought, what the fuck's that noise? It was my ears, obviously, fucking tripping like fuck. Pete, what treats you got this week, bro? Oh, fuck the treats. I used to like them treats. They're nice as well, them chocolate peanuts, what they call. When the little men come on the talk, what they call, I thought they'll class them. I don't know the name of them now. I used to, the first thing I liked a lot was Lime Bars, and then I liked them other ones that came out, they were called double deckers. They came out in 1976, I think it was, 77. And they used to get them, bite the top off of the toffee. Then they used to have a Texan bar. It took ages to eat them. Yeah, I got the national service. Kids didn't go to school or get a trade. Yeah, what they used to do in the old days, it was great if you had somebody who worked in British Steel like your dad, because as soon as you left school, you'd be the understudy of him, so he'd be like, train you up, so you knew you had a great job, or you had an uncle in there getting you in. Brilliant money, the wages were brilliant for British Steel, the pensions were great, everything for it. Really, anyone who worked in British Steel knew they had a great job, because you'd be in there for 45, 50 years. Full-time job, and then when you finish now, you get a job where you take kids. Like when I went to British Steel at work, it was only a YTS, But the blokes who used to be in the British Steel were teaching the ITS jobs and all that, welding out soldiers and stuff like that. So they're all probably fucking 70-year-old, but they kept them in work as well. But we had to go on them YTS courses. If you didn't do it, you didn't get fucking paid. If you didn't get paid, you had no money. $23.50 a week, fucking hell, all day, fucking working, non-stop, fucking horrible. You make things for them and they would sell them on the, say for instance, you sold these box things, you might do 10 of them a day or something, and they would sell them on to some factory or something to make them into something else. Then you'd have the handles, like I said, you'd make. So you'd be in jobs, but like shit jobs for the rest of your life. But the British Steel one, if you worked in there, you had a job where you come out with really good hundreds of pounds wages every week. Where the fucking YTS was just pure. That was there again, couldn't face Thatcher. That was her. Horrible fucker. That's what she done. USA. But they had the sort of troops, that's fucking why. When we went to war with Afghanistan, we had 60,000 troops. After the war, he sacked 40,000 fucking people. All them people went to war, gave their lives, lost legs, lost limbs, lost all sorts, fucking family, kids, all sorts of lost. And then the fucking scumbags given the sack. So we've only got 20,000 troops. That's all we have now. When I was in China, they had 5 million. 5 million, I think it was, and 15 million reserve. 20 million troops. And they could get even more than that. 5 million was fucking what the basic. That was just what we have just hanging about 5 million. 5 million troops. And the weapons they've got and the fucking stuff there. Or you walk down the street and it's fucking stuff they've got and really robots and everything all over the place. And it's just the bars and everything is fucking unbelievable. Nightclubs, the hotels you stay in are fucking just been like in the 21st century. It's been like in the 25th century compared to what it is here. Yeah, 80,000 troops all gone because no good to us because we've already won the war now. So you fuck off. I know you lost your legs. I know you lost your arms. I know you lost your wife in the war. I know your whole family was bombed or whatever. But there's a pension, you get fuck all. Most of them are on the fucking streets, they've got nowhere to live, starving. We've done about 20 different lads we've got in accommodation, we've got them back into work and stuff through the church and stuff. But yeah, some of them could be in here crying their eyes out at the house, fucking got no fucking food on the table for the kids and stuff like that, fucking terrible. Yeah, well, Yorkies were good. You never hear of them now, Yorkies. When I was a kid, yeah, Yorkies were a big thing. Biked it, cruncher, Yorkie. But it wasn't for women. No women, not allowed for women. That was said. We used to say at the end, we used to go mad about, these band bra ones. And the adverts were better in the 70s, though. Like the milk tray advert, things like that, and when he dives in the water, like James Bond. All them adverts, because of the coffee adverts. Gareth Hunt, and he was having an affair with that woman. That was a good series advert. Yorkie going out of production. It seems like everything's going out of production, doesn't it now? Nutella. I'm running laugh out loud. Blue ribbons, yeah, I remember blue ribbons. Well, they were very flaky, weren't they? You'd have to have a drink with a hot drink when you couldn't eat it with like a cold drink. You need a hot drink with a blue ribbon. And they had them other ones. What was the other bars used to make? I forgot the fucking name of them now. Yeah, there's loads in there. Flake adverts are good. They're all top models, aren't they? Only the crumbliest, flakiest chocolate. Topic, yeah. I tell you what I like. Caribbean bars, do you remember them? They were like, you had a bounty. It was like a bounty, and you had a cherry in it. Caribbean, I think they were called. Fucking out of this world. Beautiful taste. Stop making them now. And I used to like that as well, the 5 centres. You got like not Turkish, like, sorry, you used to get mint, and then you got a green one, then there was a red one, I think it was a pink one, and there was another one, I think it was 5 centres, I think it was called. Fries cream. It had different centres in it. It was like a cheap man's good box of chocolates. And then there was Revels came up. They were like a cheap box of chocolates, weren't they? Double dipped. I fucking know. I'll stop running. My record, fucking my nose running. Ringtones in black and good veins. Bands. Yeah, there's loads of them. Traffic always I like them. Red and yellow, they were fucking lovely. YTS, I remember YTS. Youth Training Scheme, I think it comes under Youth Training Scheme. I was 16, it was all people, nearly every fucker was 16 when I left school. So we all seemed to be all 16, and every fucker, there was that many 16-year-olds, there was more 16-year-olds then I think than there ever was. And no cunt could get a job, because I remember one job, so it was in Redcar, in the Labour Exchange used to call it. You'd look for a job, and it went, wanted, line tamer, but must have lots of bottle. Fucking line tamer. Yeah, for the circus, there was a circus line tamer they wanted. Fuck that. Wouldn't want to do that, would you? Fucking line tamer. Lion bars. I used to love them lion bars. The ribbons. Yeah, them 5 cents were lovely. And yet there was a kid. Still do the same things they now. Gold vans used to sell tea and coffee. I remember Rinton's tea. Rinton's tea. They used to come in, they were green and gold, the vans. The old people would buy them. Still love that tea. Yeah, we need fucking people for the heart as well, not horrible cunts. Somebody said to me, what was it he said? What was he said? Somebody said, I hate the taste of Coke, I just like the smell of it. I hate the taste of Coke, I just like the smell of it. That was it. Okay now. Never heard of Coke when I was a kid. You know, the old film, you see them on the films, you wouldn't have put clothes they're doing. All the kids know everything now, don't they? Kids tell you what to do. Old Jamaica, yeah, I remember that. Chocolate bar. I think I had rum in it, I think I'm right. And then there was another one, can't remember the fucking call them, beautiful. You should get them in the train station, you put 10 pence in, you get a bar. I can't remember what they're called now, they're really nice. You should get them all the way to the train, go to my nan's. For 10 pence, I got to go walk across from the other side, get the bar of chocolate and come back over. Orange, raspberry, lime, strawberry and pineapple, 5 cents. I used to get them, eat them. They were nice. It's like you used to go to the pictures, you used to get 2 films. And the adverts were marvellous. You'd sit and watch the adverts for them. You sat there mesmerised for watching the cinema when you were a kid. And then you get one film like a B movie and you get like the top movie, so you used to get 2 movies. Now you get fucking 1. Everything's cut down in it, everything's like skimmed. It's like it's bars of chocolate, they're like that compared to the fucking old days were massive. So I said to the woman, I said, how come? She said, how come? Right? Take some meds, fucking killing me. I fucking buy that. Fuck 2 mil, that's up there, fucking hell. Oh, it's horrible. The hands are fucking throbbing. Can't go up my hands today, stay at my hands. I can't fucking do nothing with them, I can't move them enough. That's not so bad, that one, I can't do fuck all. It's a complete fucking mess. It's just like that thumb. Sometimes that thumb's like that all day, I can't get it down. That's why I keep doing that. Punching my hands and stuff them out, but they won't stay out. Just curl back out. Fucking nuisance. What can you do, guys? You just got to keep going. Kit Kat, right? Mince, what's that? Kit Kat. Munchies, oh yeah, they were fucking love munchies. Love the munchies. Munchies and mintolos, I think they were called the other ones. You had mint ones, and yeah, munchies and mintolos, they were fucking lovely. Yeah, they were great. And them other things used to get, little chip things, they were mint. Like a little, looked like a match, and they were chocolate, but they were mint inside them. Matchsticks, that was it. That's why they'll take a matchsticks, I think they were called, yeah. They haven't made anything new chocolate, have they, for years, or, you know, new brands and stuff. They used to like isolate them as well, them, what the fuck were they called? Club biscuits, you all got all different flavours. I didn't like the orange ones, I never liked orange chocolate, it wasn't for me. Kit Kats, yeah, Kit Kat. I like the thick Kit Kats, not the four-fingered ones, just the one, and the big chunky, crunchy ones in it. They're brilliant, them ones. You put it in your mouth, and you have a hot drink with it, but like coffee, just melts in your mouth. Poor monkey got sacked from PG. Oh no, and he was in it when he. Do you remember the one when he was playing the piano? So you sing and I'll play it. When the monkeys were lifting the PG tips, they kept trying to get the piano up the stairs. That was fucking funny. That the monkey one adverts were really funny. They were class. You don't get nothing like that now. They're all shitty adverts. I like that one as well. She looked like because all the women tried to copy off Lady Diana. So she had that. They looked at them. She was like big posh. Like well, she was fucking queen of the queen. Wasn't she? Like, to the manor born type of thing. Dead posh, big posh jacket. All the clothes are posh. She's walking down the street and her boyfriend's fell out with her. So she gets to the ring and fucking throws the ring on the floor. She's sick of it. And she takes the jacket off. Spare jacket worth $1,000. Throws that on the fucking floor. Walking down the street. Gets something else. I think it's a bag of something. Throws that on the floor. The next minute she goes like that. She throws the keys like that. And she went to throw the keys and went, if anything was worth having, Volkswagen. She keeps her Volkswagen keys. And she goes, here today, I'm gone tomorrow. And she's singing like driving along the road. You have to say, fuck him, I've got the car. That was a brilliant advert, that. And then there was another one, Gypsy, the brown one. When young kids are like, oh, no. You know, the old lads are, oh, did you see that new advert last night? Fucking hell. And that was one, wasn't it? Every at school, we were 15 or something. Oh, did you see that last night? Yeah. You get out. Of course I got out. Well, God, didn't I? Then they go around telling everyone. Then the girl finds out and comes home and goes, you fucking liar. You never got now off me. You're a fucking liar. Oh, we just stay at my mum's house and watch the telly all night. And everyone starts laughing at him. You fucking liar. And his big face goes bright red. Yeah, easy got it. God, yeah, twice I did it. Twice in one night and all that shit. Pretending to be sleeping with a girl or something. And the girl's mate, the lads will tell some girl or somebody's sister, and then they'll tell him the next one, the girl go, oh, yo. And they always do it on the right in front of, say, all the lads are stood there, like the smoker's corner. I never smoked, but we play football and that. You come over and you'd be talking, I've got this, and I've got that, I've done this, and it was easy, and this, that, and the next one she'll go, tap me on the shoulder, I was what? I was easy. You got fuck all. We stayed at my mum's all night and we watched the fucking telly. We watched Coronation Street or something like that and something else. And then you walked me home, that was it. I'll give you a kiss on the cheek, that was it, you lying bastard. You got fuck all off me. Don't ever speak to me again. Face fucking terrible. Red. It was all creased on the floor laughing. Then one of them laughing. All the others are laughing because you know, like you do it yourself. What was she like? Oh, easy, I'm telling you. Oh, he's straight in there, no problem. Jackpot. All that shite coming out with him. Yeah, but I've slept with a lot of you. I've slept with about 20 different people. I fucking never slept with anyone. Fucking lying cunts. I was pretending, and the lads, the girls are totally different. And they probably do it and then pretend they haven't had it. But the lads are going, yeah, I've slept with about 20 different lads. The lads. I've slept with about 20 different ones. Fucking haven't got a clue. Funny as fuck. That was one of the funniest things, that one. Right in the fucking face, she slapped. Fucking everyone was laughing. the smoking corner. Everyone was stood there, blabbing his mouth off. He'd been on, done all sorts to her. Yeah, she was easy. Of course, I got it. Easy. Fucking big slap. What's Coronation Street? I couldn't stop laughing for fucking all. Every time we seen him, his face used to go red in the school over days and days. Hit the like button. That story, one of the best stories ever. It was easy. Yeah, give it all night long. All that shite. Never fucking got anywhere near watching Coronation Street with the map. Fucking hell. Twiglets. I remember that. Yeah, you had some fun in the old days when you were kids, didn't you? At school, trying to pretend you'd done things you haven't done, fucking lying like fuck. I was never just like, oh yeah, we just held hands, or we just went to the baths, or we just went to the pitch. It was always had to it was always had to be the home run, didn't it? All those fucking lies, and 90%, 99% of us were lying. The odd one, I mean, just fucking. And you always got caught out lying, and they don't keep caught out. Because what happens when the girl comes home, you don't even have to look. They go bright red before they even get to them, because they know what's coming. And then when you see them get a slap or grabbed or shouted at, everyone just pisses themselves laughing at them. Yeah, fucking class. No worries, Paul. It's okay, not people that in the chat only. Freedom, let me delete. I'm sorry. Peter's got penguins. Penguin biscuits. I remember the penguin biscuits she's on about, I think. Pengu, remember that fucking thing? It still be fucking head in that little daft fucking penguin. Fucking big, massive, flat, big face. I had a cartoon just to do my head in. I used to like Scooby Doo. He was funny in the wacky races. When I was a kid, fucking loved them. Get up in the morning, fucking in there, straight in, couple of slices of toast, bit of fucking cup of coffee or something made, straight in there, in the bowl of cereal, and you sat there watching the cartoon or watching Tarzan. Tarzan had fucking Ungawa cheetah. I had my dogs doing that. Scrappy and Charlie used to say Ungawa. That meant jump up at the tap and get a drink. Ungawa. Or the Ungawa to the door would open the door handles, because all my dogs, even these ones, I've taught them all to open the doors in the house, because in case there's a fire or like that. So Eli can open the pub cards, but Eli can't. He just stands out with his paw and goes, looks at you like that. That sly eyes. They've got sly eyes, them dogs, to go. Watch you like that. They're watching you too. They're over there looking there, pretending they're looking over there, and they're looking there that way. Yeah, they're fucking crafty. He'll do that with his paw and hold it. Push his paw on the door. Should like the other dog. So then just goes push and opens the door like that, and it jumps down. Bulls him with his bull head on him. Fucking. They remind me of a prehistoric animal, or like a fucking Triceratops Rex or something, or a fucking Stegosaurus or something. The nose are on them. Fucking the bones about 2 inches thick. I don't know how fucking hurt me head, but yeah. He headbutted me in my nose here, and my face, and he hit my head, and he got knocked out. Fucking close. I've never been to being knocked out, and that's off the dog. Just went like that. Right all behind, because I was cuddling like that. He's son. So his head's there. They do it all the time. The head, they go backwards with the heads. They lift their head up, and it's solid bone. Oh, it's unbelievable, the fucking thickness of the bone on him. 2 penny chews for a penny. I remember when I was a kid, most of you were fucking born. When I was a really young kid, when I was about 4 or 5, I used to go to shop 5, and I used to get these lollies, and there were the big Victorian money was out then. It was the old big pennies, like that big massive penny, and she had a trident on the queen, like that on the throne, and used to give a penny. Massive, the pennies were that big. You give them a penny, you used to get 2 ice lollies. They were like on a stick, with orange and water, and they've been frozen. And you'd have an orange one, and you could have a red one. You would do 2 of them for a penny. I remember we lived in South Bank as kids for about 6 months. Queen Street, I think we lived there. It was rough there, like rough. The man felt there was a girl there who thought she was hard out. man could fight for fun. She started shouting at me and now Jerry, who passed away, my uncle Jerry, bullying us in the street. She went, "No, you talk." She was like rough, big hair. She was like a prostitute, we're about 5, I think I was, maybe 6. And then she said, "You looking at your Scotch?" She said, "Oh, you looking at your Scotch cunt?" Oh, man. I went over and fucking nutted her right in the face, then punched her in the face. But both her fucking eyes, broke her nose, and both her eyes were like that, black as fuck. The next day, my little Tam comes, just up the road, Red Canadians. No, he lived in Parkhead, sorry. So he came and I went, "Are you skin?" My mum's only like that. My mum's a double Elizabeth Taylor, beautiful looking woman, 25'4", absolutely stunning. When she was younger, and she tough as fuck. Out of the whole family, there was 11 of them. She was the best fighter out of all the lads and everything. So that's where I get my fight from my mouth. She's tough as fuck and strong as a bull. So the one she bashed the woman, and he went, "Are you skin? Fuck's sake, have you seen her across?" He's Scottish as well. "Fuck's sake, have you seen her across the road? Fucking two, someone's given her 2 fucking big black eyes." And she went, burst out with the teeth, spilled it all over. When it was me. What for? She was picking on old Jerry and old Brian. Old Jerry was like, our mum brought old Jerry up. He was the youngest in my nan's. That was a brother, but he was more like a son to her, if you know what I mean, because he was only 6 years old with me. So he lived with us when he was a kid, all the way through, until he got older. He lived with his own mum. When he was about 15, but he used to always come over. I would stay for weeks at end. He loved to be with us. We used to have chips. So we used to have a plate of chips, chip butties every day. It was the main thing. You had chip butties. She used to buy a big, massive pan of a big, massive at the market. So about a 5-stone sack of potatoes for a family, like say. Just because my mate stayed with us as well, and now Jerry stayed. So it was like 9 or 10 of us in the house. She used to have chips all the time. Or chips and beans and egg chips and beans. One of the best council tips. One of the best. When you're starving, right? Egg chips and beans is better than a fucking steak and fucking mashed potatoes and everything. I'm telling you now, you can woof it down your like straight in here. Toffee, mallow, eggs only at Easter. How? Toffee. You remember them, yeah? Toffee, mallow, eggs only at Easter. I remember the other ones that I did, like a yolk in them, the yolk's on you. Catch the pigeon versus wacky races. Yeah. Catch the pigeon. It was fucking him, wasn't it? Fucking Muttley. Muttley was fucking class, wasn't he? Used to laugh like that. "Muttley, come here, you hound, get me quickly." That would be Dick Dastardly, and he couldn't fly, obviously. Muttley's tail, his tail was like a helicopter, like that. Fucking things they used to do, the animals, and they'd come over and medal. He would want a medal before he fucking helped to save him. So he'd give him a medal, he'd save him, and take him over to the airplane or something. Yeah, it was fucking class. Stop the pigeon. Smash him, crash him, bash him. Stop that pigeon now. Captain Caveman was funny. Captain Caveman. Fucking class. Yeah, you watch him in the morning, this Saturday morning, you fucking till about 1 o'clock. And then the sport would come on. We used to fucking hate it. And then we used to go out, football all fucking day. You know, say 12 o'clock, half 12. Well, the sport, Dickie Davis would come on straight out. Oh, we'd watch the football festival, the football was on, what team we were playing and stuff. And then we'd go out, play football and pretend to be fucking Schmeichel or something, not Schmeichel. With Gary Bailey, I was in goal, playing Gary Bailey, all the daft games we used to play. Bailey saves it, just having chips or really to be Man U support, obviously. Yeah, South Bank was tough, yeah, still tough. He was from there, Wilf Mannion. Wilf Mannion was the greatest footballer, one of the greatest footballers that this country's ever had. And it's Wilf Mannion Stadium. It's Peter Robbo's uncle. He was absolutely unbelievable footballer, Wilf Mannion. One of the greatest of all time. Some great players come from the like managers like like Brian Clough. He was from Grove Hill, like my dad used to go to school in Middlesbrough, just near the hospital, but the school was near the hospital where Lee Duffy died. And My dad used to be a better runner than him, but he was a better footballer. And he was another one, I can't remember his name, Alf Ramsey. Alf Ramsey was from Middlesbrough. He was a top manager for Leeds. He had Leeds. Leeds were the toughest ever football team in history. They were fucking animals, they were. They didn't give a fuck. Billy Brenda and all them. They'd kick your fucking leg. Peter Lorimer could kick a ball over 100 miles an hour, and they were them big fat cases. So what they were made of pig skin. So they were okay when it was dry. When it started to rain, the skin would absorb the water, and you'd like, oh, he'd knock you out. The ball would absolutely rock hard. People broke the necks with the fucking balls and everything, with massive big cases, and you had a lace all the way up it, and the lace would hit you in the face, because it was dead thick. That was hard to play football with them. And they bought the plastic balls, that was a lot easier. Do you ever watch Kess? You ever watch that? That's a Casey ball. He's in there playing football, that one. So we'd be on the field, but we had the plastic balls, and the 70s came out. So we started playing, we used to play on the field. We'd be on that field all day playing football. Or Kirby, or fucking run across, or British Bulldog, or kick. Who's got the ball, pissing in my pocket, all that shit. We always used to play them even with the girls. The Ant Hill mob were class there with the cars, there with the gangsters, weren't there? And then there was the two gruesome twosome. They were funny. They were like loggers, lumberjacks. Some people think, what the fuck are you on about, Brian, on here? All the old people were fucking in the hospitals who were watching the Taxman show going, I remember that, son, I remember it. Can you remember around him of EastEnders? He did a go, go, go. You mean Run Across was it called, I think. He was called, he was in Minder, wasn't he? What the fuck was he called? Pat, he was in love with Pat, wasn't he? I can't remember. Frank Butcher. Yeah, he was in Minder, he was a fucking big bloke. He used to be a doorman. He used to work on the doors. And John Black, who we worked for, tried to be clever with John Black one day. When John Black John used to work in the doors down London, and he was like John could fight. He used to fight people at racetracks and shit. Really tough man. And he went, not tonight, to John, man. Do you think we should talk? And John said, get out of here, daft cunt. Get out of here and sort out me and you. And then he would have looked and, no, leave it. And anyway, yeah, John was having a fight with him. And he was in London for years, working. He used to take dogs down there and pick people out of the houses and that, the Dobermans and stuff. Really tough man, John Black. He's from South Bank. I love John Black. He's like a dad to me when I was a kid on the door. He looked after us really well. When you look up to someone, he said, look, son, I've got all these Doberman here, but you're special. You know you're special. From fighting the skills and stuff. Yeah, he was a nice man, John, and he'd keep you up. You know, I'd go and do something daft. He went, come on, Brian, you're done. I was going to have a fight this bloke. I was going to have a fight this night with this bloke because we're trying to take the door off us. But it's just business, Brian, just leave it, son. He said, just leave it. So I just did. But he was really clever, you know, when he'd teach you stuff. He'd tell me things like, you'd be like, say, for instance, like you're a top fighter in the area, but there'll be 2 or 3 other like you, but they won't want to fight you because they know if you beat them, then they're not 3rd or 4th. So there'll be 2 or 3 fighters in every town, 3 or 4 top fighters, and they'll keep away from them. The other 2 will keep in one part of the city, and the other 2 will keep the other part. They'll keep away from each other, they'll go all right, and they'll keep friends because they don't want to have a fight. Where I want to fight any cunt, everyone. That's why I beat every fucker. Everyone up there I fought. And I got that name. You wouldn't get that name if you were a fucking... I hate bullies as well. Can't stand them. Real bad bullies. Fucking hate them. So we used to work the doors. But a lot of it was people coming in, being clever cunts, full of drink mainly, and just got knocked out straight away in 2 seconds. TV tonight, blinking, lurking, all investigating tonight's Cheers by conductor, make sure. Live tonight, Cheers by. Yes, son, thank you very much. I'm an audit, love you all the world, son, you know that. Hong Kong Fu, yeah, I love Hong Kong Fu. That's what they used to call me, that was my name. I used to get karate lessons off Bob Cumber in Redcar. And they used to call me Hong Kong Fu. I used to pretend I was like the fucking black belt and all that shit, like bullshitting. Anyway, it lasted about 3 months and they started offering me out and punched me in the face and fucking pushed my fucking eye. I didn't know all the moves. I was learning them, but I didn't know them. But I thought I was watching. I used to watch David Carradine and they'd do the moves off the telly, and they'd do all that shit. And he said I was really, really good. I was fucking, and I was only just getting taught. So it's no good blagging. You end up getting. I got a good eye now of it, and then the New York couldn't fight properly. I was about fucking 9, I think, 8-year-old. On Kung Fu, and then there used to be David Carradine used to walk across. He was in. That was one of the greatest series. If you could ever get to watch it, watch that. David Carradine. He was in China, and his dad was English, or his mum was English. I think I'm not sure which one. And he died. His dad died, I think, and he was left there in that country. I think his mum died as well. Anyway, what happened is he was there, so he was half American, half Chinese. So the Buddhist monks took him in, the top grade monks, and taught him all the stuff how to. And then he had to pick this bowl up, red hot, and put his hands on it. And there was 2 dragons on, like a dragon there and there, that would burn into his arm. You have to hold it, and then he'd fall on the floor on the ice. And that was the beginning of the series. It went on for years. It was that good. Honestly, it was brilliant. So we would go in there, and it would be like in the old days in America, they used to get the Chinese over to do the blasting, because gunpowder was actually invented in China, and so was fingerprints. They were very, very clever people, and they did the silk. They got the silkworm, and they used to make silk. While we were living in caves, 1,000, 2,000 years before that, they had silk, and they had fucking the rest of it. They had dynamite, they had all sorts of things that we didn't even know about. Mike Reed, it was called Run Across, I think. You go, and then they run the other side, young kids, and he was good. I liked him, Mike Reed. He's in a part. He's in a bit in the Minder. He's a Minder in it, and he's eating all the food. Cost fucking half a daily, a fucking fortune. So they used to bring the Chinese over because it was slave labour, like YTS fucking schemes. Chips, eggs and beans, yeah, fucking class. Ham, chips, eggs and beans. So anyway, they would go over and then work for a pittance, but they were the only ones that were conversed in the pyrotechnics with dynamite. So a lot of people, a hell of a lot of people got killed in the dynamite in them days, because you had to be on top of it and set the fuse. Sometimes the fuse would go off straight away and blow up and kill some. Hundreds of people got killed through the dynamite, making the railways right across America. They done. And that's when Jesse James and all them were robbing the trains and stuff. So it was a dangerous game. So the Chinese folk got nothing. They were to treat like pure shit. They weren't allowed to go in pubs for a drink and offer them fucking all wrong. So those black people going about it. But the poor Chinese got the exact same. They got the fucking worse than all the black lads got in the old days. But mind that support leads. So anyway, going back there, so he would come on and he'd go into the town, he'd go in there and, could I have a job? He was very polite and he would say thank you and all that to people. Bow. Yeah, Chinese was embedded in him in manners and stuff, and he'd bow to people who helped him or give him some water and stuff. Then he'd get into a fight and he'd be like, and he'd fucking destroy them all in 2 seconds. Then there was one where he had to fight this other one, because what happened, somebody threw a spear at him and he moved. And he turned around and the spear went through this back of with them people in the carrier on there. Where you're like a king. It was like, I think it was a prince or something, and the spear went through the back of the carriage and killed him. So he was wanted for murdering the prince of China or whatever the fuck it was, or the prefect. So there was a bounty on him. So loads of people used to go looking for him in China, into America, and he'd fight them. And it was fucking brilliant. You can see him walking across the desert, the music and everything in the series. If you started watching it, you'd love it. Honestly, you can't stop watching it. It's marvellous, the series. But like a young lad and lass with a mum, and they'll be getting bullied off like fucking people wanting to push them off the land because maybe they've got gold on there, or there'll be somebody like say they want the water of that part of the land, or they want the cavern, they want the place for the grazing the animals, and he would come in and he'd be like equalise it, like an equaliser, sorting trouble out. But he'd be on his own, he wouldn't have anyone with him, just him. It was really good. Vernon, that was his name, yeah, Vernon, that was the one. Big fucking lump. He never stopped eating. And when he used to give Dennis Waterman, passed away, I love Dennis Waterman. We passed away, but Dennis Waterman would get like 10 off, 20 quid. This club was eating like 40 quid for the dinner and 20 quid dinners. And come here, such and such with this meal. He go there really night. He never stopped eating. He fucking, the bills were hundreds of pounds. I can't wait to get a fucking tube back with us. Shop, Tiz was on. I remember that other one. I knew a girl from a red car. She went down the chute and she did it on Noel's garden party or some fucking it was called. He used to have to do like stuff. One lad died, didn't he? And one person died when they jumped off the what do you call it when they jump with the rope, bungee jumping, and he got killed. And he'd come off the telly for years and years. And the person died, but a girl from Redcar did she did skiing down the skiing school and landed in a big cup, massive cup. And she won. I don't know what she won. Spam fritters, yeah, really greasy, aren't they? Them. We all seems to be getting better now. Hang on, our boss, that mate. Yeah, it was class. Chip and double eggs. Run around. Run around, that was it, not run across, yeah, run around. Yeah, it was one for quite a while, that was good. Go! You had to run across to one side. I think it was the blue team, the red, yellow and green or something. That was good as well, but that dirty bastard was nonsense the kids. Frank Bruno was in it, I like Frank Bruno. That where there used to be like they used to get across like the red, blue, green school kids, and one of them got caught and he went to jail for fucking nonsense them. He was a bald-headed bloke. He was like a school teacher, and all the time he was a fucking nonce. The kids, I can't remember what it was called, used to like 4 schools from an area like red, blue, green, and yellow, and they'd have to get across, like say, rowing in a boat or something, and then over the skittles or something, and then when we got the end, got the most points, used to win. I can't remember what it was called now. It's a knockout. That was it. It's a knockout. It was called. Pink Panther was class, wasn't he? Did. I don't know how you hated that fucking stupid beep Roadrunner. Used to really get on my nerves. I used to want to blow its fucking head clean off. It never got killed, did it? It used to do me fucking head in. Beep. Every fucking minute it was pulling up. Beep. It was like annoying cartoon I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, if you all get a chance to watch that, it's called Kung Fu with David Carradine. Marvelous series. I think it was about 100 episodes made. You know, getting killed in Thailand by 2 ladyboys. Got strangled. I tell you what he's off if you don't remember the series, because you probably won't. You're talking 40 years ago. 40 fucking years ago I'm talking. You taught, it was in a series, what the fuck's he called? She's in it. Uma Thurman, she's in it as the Kill Bill. She's in Kill Bill. He's in it. He's the bloke in the scene. He's the one who wants to try and kill her. Uma Thurman. That's David Carradine. He got strangled by a ladyboy, I think. 2 ladyboys in Thailand killed him. I think they mugged him. Gammon, I'm talking sliced ham. Yeah, sliced ham. I don't like gammon. I think gammon's horrible. It just tastes too salty for me. Fucking horrible. From me living in Edinburgh, for context, anyone who didn't know, I myself laughing. I went to say I didn't kick your brothers and sisters down. And grandma, gammon. Then you start getting slices of ham. 5 p.m. before changing phone. Egg and bacon, HP sauce. Egg and bacon, HP sauce. I tell you what I used to like, egg and bacon pie. Can you remember them? They were fucking beautiful, quite open. Like Peter said, brown sauce on them. Fucking red hot, nice and hot. Eat them. They used to get them goblin pies. They were called goblin pies, and they were like, they were really expensive. Really, they were like steamed puddings were like. And the meat was really like, I think it was. What the fuck they call the meat? Tell me the meat now. State and kidney pudding. Yeah, it's good talking about the old days, innit? And then you look back and see that all, and you can see like you're all sat there at the table, and you Christmas fucking day, everyone's there. And then Christmas Eve, everyone comes in, you know, everyone's having a drink now, the neighbours are coming down, everyone's happy, and everyone's, hey, you know, I love you, and great times, weren't it? You know, we didn't have fuck all that, we didn't have much, but what we did have, we used to make our own cards at school for your mum, no birthday cards and no Christmas cards. And we used to do decorations, put them up, we used to do with our mum, and all the kids would help with it. We'd all help making decorations. My mum used to have these bells, put them on the ceiling, and she used to have all the rafters up. And she used to my mum was great at painting and decorating, laying carpets, fucking building fences. She could do anything with her hands. Really clever woman. And she'd make we were at there's a picture, you'll see it in my new book when it comes out. Where we're at my mum's, every year there was like a sports day. How Jamie won the sports day race, sprinted out. Peter won his race. And I was about 14, I think. So she had to dress us up. It was a fancy dress. So I was dressed up as the mummy of Frankenstein, with all the bandages off her blanket. She cut them all up, bless her. Put them all around me, safety pinned me up and walked like the mummy. Bobby was dressed as a caveman. All his hair was out with a big piece of stick. And he had a loin cloth on him. And he just looked like, he had like a beard on him. He looked like a caveman. Our Catherine was a diddy woman. And our Skinny was the devil, dressed as the devil. So our Skinny and Catherine won their competition because that was the junior ones. And Bobby came first in his and I came first in mine. So we all won. We won out four of us went there. I think we won 4 prizes. Yeah, we won all the prizes. It was fucking class. I like a little medal you got with it. I thought you were great with a little medal like that. It was like a little round like that with a little medal in the middle of it. Oh, what a medal. You know, if you're an Olympic champion or something, you're only a fucking kid. I'm not fucking hell. What was that? 12, 13, I think it was. Beef hash, I love that. Emma does it absolutely beautiful. Oh, it's absolutely lovely what she does. Beef hash. My favourite thing. She puts turnip in it and everything. It fucking tastes out as well. Brown sauce again. He'll drop autograph of him. Thank God I lost it. And when my mate was down London, and I was in the house, in somebody's house waiting for them, and we 5 o'clock in the morning, and we've got to get some coke off someone. And they come round in the van, we got the bloke over, and he went, whoa, it was fucking Frank Bruno, and he fucking killed him, fucking 5 o'clock in the morning in London. I wasn't there, I was in the house. Yeah, it does give you a boost doing that little things, isn't it? Running games and playing in a football team and win the cup. I scored 2 goals in this. I scored 3 goals in the game before it, and then in the final I scored 2 from an 18, just outside the 18-yard box. And when I had to go to school, you had to get into school, and you couldn't have the full team, and I had to go on my own. And I wound up on the own, and Mr. Stokes was the gym football coach, lovely man, and he gives the trophy and I put up in the air like that. Everyone's clapping in the school, hundreds of kids clapping. You come back, you feel a bit red, don't you? Because everyone's there fucking watching you. You're not used to it. But then you go home in the night time, you've won the cup, and then we were in the local paper. Thought we were fucking playing for Man United or something, just in a little daft team at school. It gives you that confidence in it. If you don't compete in things, even if you lose, it's like me. I didn't win the bodybuilding. I didn't have no money to compete. If I'd had money, I'd have done well. Every single one of them top bodybuilders have all got money. All the mums have got money. And I was in a little 1-bedroom flat. I was on fucking about 70 quid a week wages. I was doing a little bit of fiddling. Not fiddling, just I didn't get home. I was doing little jobs where you don't have to pay tax. Cutting grass and stuff and fucking moving furniture, working in the gym like 4 times a week, running the gym. I used to get 25 quid a week and 5 I'd save for the gym. I used to pay 5 a week to train there. And I used to train people in there, and I used to get my eggs off this man. And mum used to come round on the Sunday and Wednesday. It was men and women's night, and they had a farmer, they had eggs, free range eggs. And he said, do you like eggs? I said, oh yeah, I love eggs, because in them days you could protein drinks for £100 a tub for a fucking fortune. Everyone was taking them desiccated liver, they were fucking shit. Just like a liver tablet. And they were too dear. The stuff used to be able to get like a tub, and it was all vitamins, different vitamins. You used to take one at a certain time. It was a fucking con that didn't do nothing whatsoever. So the eggs, you've got about 8 grams of protein in each egg. So I used to get 7 trays, 30 eggs in a tray. So I had 210 eggs. So I used to have 30 eggs a day. I'd have 10 in the morning, 10 in the afternoon when I take them to the gym with me. So I'd be in the gym, and the girl worked behind there, Tracy, she used to put them in the microwave for me, and the boss said it was all right to have it. Don Williams, I used to have my eggs there, and he said, I just give him a couple of slices of toast off it. He used to get me 2 slices of toast, and I used to put I used to have that for my dinner. Then we have a walk around the town. We used to go to them Galaxicans, be on that Galaxican machine for an hour, 10 pence. It was fucking shit hot on it. And then we used to go to another cafe. Before we went back, we'd go to a cafe. And my mate's sister worked there. And my other mate's missus worked there. And I used to go in, and give her a £5. And it'd be like, say, I used to get granary bread. 2 or 3 granary bread, chicken, and one with ham maybe, and one with pork or something. And they were like, say, I want £2 each, something like that. So I'll give her like £5. And to give me change of fucking £4.50 back. And they'd have the buns, and they'd have a tin of Coke or something, and they had a bottle of water, and then they had a trifle. So I'd have like fucking, I used to get that every day, fucking that food. And never got caught, because they were two of the last one. One was the manageress, one was the assistant manager. Yeah, it used to be good. And then he used to go on the seafront. My mate's wife used to work. He lived across the road from me. Jacko from Dormstown was his brother. And his missus worked on the bingo. So I used to go on the Saturday, and you get like 4 corners, like 1, 7, 12, 15 or something like that. So I'd only have to say 1, 7, 12. 1, 7, 12. And the next number came out, it was 27, 48, 38 out your house. So she'd say it was 48, so she'd go 48, and then the other ones, they had the corner ones there, so I only had to get one number. I only had to get 3 numbers instead of 4, and they won all the time, but I won. And I'd come away with about 25 to 50, sometimes £50 with the shopping. It was a fortune, tin stuff, salmon and all that stuff we used to get. I used to get fuck all. Like, the money you put in, you'd make about 40, 50 quid by the time you were home. I used to do that twice a week on there. So I got me food off there, and I used to do little jobs and that for people. I used to help this old bloke. He used to do tellies, fix tellies. I used to help him with the tellies. Yeah, and I used to do work in a second-hand shop. And then I worked in a video shop where I could grasshopper. That was it, yeah, grasshopper. Yeah, so I was only a little one. That's what they call him, grasshopper. He became the best fighter. What he's on about in the David Carradine Kung Fu. So I used to work in the second-hand shop, and next that was John Waldron, good lad John. And next door I was working when you get videos, so it was £1 a video, and I used to get £1 an hour. I'd be there about 5-6 hours. I'd only be sat in the house, it wasn't. So I get like £6 and I'd go downtown, get something to eat. Come back in a pizza or something easy, and then I'd go to the gym, open the gym up, train there. And then I used to also work at the race course a couple of times a week, where I'd come down on my bike, put the bike in the gym, and go and park cars on the race course. And then I get £9 for that, and then I used to get another £9. I used to run across the race course where it was all safe to have the flag up, and I'd go across, climb up these ladders about 30 feet, across this roof, run across the roof, up another set of ladders about another 30 feet, and then on another roof, and get the photo finish camera, because I used to do the camera and take the photo finish in case there's a student inquiry. I used to get the camera and take it over to the bloke. I used to get £18 a day, and it doesn't sound a lot, but there was a lot of money them days. And just little jobs like that. I was working with my Uncle Tam. He was a mechanic, helping him with the car. I got like a fiver for a couple, 3 or 4 hours working with him. So all the money, all I did was put it into training. I didn't drink, I didn't smoke, I didn't gamble. I just fucking ran. Most of the places I used to go to get my food for free. loads of places like Kentucky used to get the ribs out of there for free as well, spare ribs. Because people used to work. So girl used to cut my hair for now, because I used to let her in the door for now. Twice, 3 times a week. It was £1 to get in. So probably £2 to get your hair cut. So I'd get my hair cut for now. And then I'd have somebody else on another place where I'd let them in, the fish and chip shop. I'd let him in, and I'd get fish and chips off him twice a week. I would just like daft little perks, for little jobs you done. I would say, oh, you're all right. You'd go through to let him and his two or three mates in, so probably be £12 to get in for them all. Come twice a week. And they'd give me fish and chips or something, or patty and chips. But it was good. And I used to go into restaurants, and I used to start getting money off that. I used to go in the restaurants if there was any trouble. Say, can you come in for an hour, Brian? When I was in there, me and Emma would have a meal. Whatever we wanted, 3-course meal, eat this. And when people see me in there, they never just kick off. They knew I was running the doors. Didn't get paid properly, I just got paid food, like that. But later on, they got the security firm, which he said I never had. Scruffy cunt, ginger nut. As if he had the yellow posters and all them, what a load of shit, he's making it up. So there it is there from the fucking, in the day. It's a little cockerel at the bottom with the fucking gloves on. You see him? That was the poster there. I was making it up. Why would I want to make anything up? Yeah, I'm not called tinfoil. I'm not called the fucking tinfoil liar. Everything he does has to be fucking embellished, in it. It has to be made. Instead of just saying, like it was said in the episode, oh, I used to make 10 grand a day, or you just make lies up. And then what happens is, you can't remember his lie, what he's made. Then he'll say a different story on the next one. I think he just fucking said last week, I was getting arrested in 7 days. And now it's fucking 6-7 weeks. Today's born. He's getting arrested in the next 2 weeks. He's been saying that for 4 years. You just sound like an idiot. 4 years he's been saying it. All the cops have been on the phone today to Emma. She has to go in to show him all the stuff. So he's like, before they're in serious trouble, these fuckers. What she's found is unbelievable. So he has to go in now for an appointment to show her all the time dates and scales and everything. And if it tallies to what he's been doing, we know court case, he's going to look like a fucking divvy. You see him on the pictures tonight dancing like doing this. What a fucking state he's in. Macked out his head, completely macked. Because you see, like Peter the Vox, Rich T Biscuit, Paul C, all Peter the Vox, all used lot, see Sharon, all used lot. If I was on here with stuff, you go, Brian, you're off your tits. You could tell by your eyes or your sweat pouring off your arm. You could tell. Or you can't con people who've been on gear, but you're not on gear. That's what I was trying to explain to him. I said, look, people know you're on the stuff. So he's starting it again. He went, he'd put on. Well, it was, he said, I started off, he said, first of all, he said he had a reconstructed nose. That went on, that's how his nose was bad. So that was that. Then it was a fucking anxiety he had, he said. And then it was new ones now, for 2 days ago. You see that there? I broke that, and he ended up taking a Cockerill, and he ended up getting addicted to them. He turned around and said on the Jimmy O, oh, not Jimmy O, he said on the show, sorry, I took one. Oh, it was Paul Suggett, so he said, I took that night when I was drunk. He said I had a few drinks. I had 2 Coca-Cola more than 1 paracetamol, and it reacted with the drugs. But now he's saying total different version. That his arm was broke here. He smashed it to pieces in an accident, and he had to take the stuff, and he ended up being on loads and loads. Why didn't you say that on the Paul Suggett show instead of telling lies then? Just lies all the time. Sack race. Oh yeah, we're classed there. Rich T Biscuit, you're right. Well, King loved it. Sack race, fucking that, and the spoon, egg and spoon. It's fucking falling all over the place. And you used to fucking that what? Can you remember the orange and water you got? That wasn't fucking orange, was it? There must have been that much orange and about that much fucking water. You drink it like that if you like you're going to race orange and water there if you want to drink. Just pure fucking water. But no, it must have been water, no orange. Or maybe an no, where's the orange gone? There's no orange in it. Fucking terrible it was. Monkey magic, I love monkey magic. Cloud, and the cloud would come. Pixie, that's him in it. Pixie, fucking Pixie, that's what he looks like. Pixie, fucking Pixie off of Water Martian. Pixie, that's what he looks like. And Tripitaki was the young, that was the last, wasn't it? It wasn't a boy, that. It was a young girl, you could tell. Tripitaki was the one on the horse. That's him, Pigsy, isn't he? Fucking Pigsy, looks like him. Geordie Roman, go. Steve Booth. No much to me, the Geordie Roman. Not even Paddy. Yeah, everyone knows. He said the same when he was going on Paddy's show, saying, I've got the tinfoil tapes, I've got this, I've got that, all this fucking shit. Now, if he was scared of the word tinfoil, why does he refer himself to like the tinfoil tax, the tax man, being a clever cunt? He's calling me tinfoil, it's frightening me, makes me scared. Fucking scared. What a fucking idiot. Makes me think of the time when I used to take stuff and it's giving me dual arm into stress and all the place, that fucking drama, fucking bullshit. What's it called? Playing the victim. Plays the victim and all them people, well, how many people now you're talking about? 100 different people from all over the country have come out with the same stories. Poor Dale and all them people. Everyone's lying apart from him. It doesn't make sense. It'd be like me saying, all you are calling me now saying things. But he's lying, Steve Shannon's lying, he's lying, everyone's lying. You think that's when you've got something wrong with you. When you look in the mirror and you go, all of them are lying, that means you're mentally insane. You've got a mental health problem. He's definitely a fucking way with the fairies. Selling more books than J.K. Rowling. Well, why don't you pay the fucking money? It was that fucking hell. Monkey Magic was class. Used to do that, didn't he? And used to do that. The little Chinese lad. It wasn't a lad, it was a girl, I think. And he'd do that. He'd make the thing around his head, like a metal, like a, what was it called? Like a fucking crown, little crown around his head. And that used to make his head go mental. So he used to make a noise. He'd do that with his eyes closed, and it was shit really, but it was fucking class when you were a kid. We used to sit and watch it. That was 1977 or something, 78. We used to watch it in. We had a tiny little house, 3-bedroom house in Graythorpe. It was a little tiny little village. It was a place where they used to have the RAF years ago. So they had 100 houses, I think, that was built there. Maybe 50 houses. Maybe it was, I think it was 100 houses built there for the RAF. So it was like out of the way. You couldn't see it then. But further on, when you come out of it and go right towards Middlesbrough, Port Clarence, go left towards Seaton Crow, you go light left towards the Hartlepool. So we lived there for about 3 years, I think. Nothing got stolen out your houses, the doors were open, everything. It was one of them villages. It's like going back in the 1940s. Nothing got pinched, no bikes on the front and nothing. It was great. Where other places when we went to, stuff used to go missing. You'd leave your stuff out the back, kids would pinch off the back fence and pinch it. Not as bad as now, but there was anyone caught in the estate pinching out somebody's house used to get kicked fuck off. Everyone would jump up on and boot them all over. So like smackheads pinching off old women, that they'd find out who it was, and they would go and get many DVDs, Betamax and VHS video machines. That's what they had. And they'd break and pinch them, or microwaves was another one. Used to pinch and sell them for like a tenner bag of smack. So all them people who did that, they got good items, really battered, really kick fuck off. The bag will say, oh, well, Mrs. Jenkins or Mrs. Smith's or whatever. Yeah, he's just a daft cunt. He just talks out his fucking ass, mate. You can see when he's fucking sat there, mate, he's fucking filthy, stinking. Doesn't get a bath, but I wash it out. Same, he's got a t-shirt on. There's a video of him there. 2 videos back, if you look at it, you'll see it's fucking filthy. Looks like he's, when you wash the floor, like an old t-shirt, you'll use it. I'll just use that old t-shirt and use it and then bin it. When you look at it and you just think, I fucking shot that in the bin. He's actually got it on. There's another one where he's on the Paul Sullivan show going, he's picking sleep out his eye like that. Big lumps of brown, like yellow sleep, and I'm like, fucking hell. And that's on a documentary. Fucking minging. It's Paul Sykes' fucking movie. It's been getting made for 10 years. Still hasn't been made. There was a deep message within Monkey. Always there for each other. Heartbeat. Yeah, that's what it was like, that village. And we used to like say, I had a bike and I had a chopper back bit frame where I sat on, and I had these I had these handlebars that were long, and I couldn't get them on because the thing was fucked. So I took it to this bloke around the corner when you still do the welding. And could you weld that on there for us, mister? Of course I can anyway. Welded it on. I was like that, riding it. I was like fucking up in the air, like on a chopper bike, like the American choppers. I used to ride all over it. So I had the three things on the chopper. No, sorry, the three things on the chopper, and then I had the long handlebars of the chopper. But he extended it for me with this special. We welded it with this. I don't know what it's fucking called. Anyway, he welded it at me like that because I didn't realise I grabbed it and burned me fucking hand. I didn't know it was red hot, the fucking stuff. I couldn't tell. No, don't touch that. I burned my fucking fingers on the fucking thing. I left the rest of that day. I never used it, you say, as a kid. I was only about what, 13, 12 or something like that. So he did it anyway. I used to ride all over my bike, all over. It was class. I used to play football on the field. And on the right hand side, there's a power station. They used to make power plants there, oil rigs in the 70s. And there was loads, you see thousands of people going to work from all over. But loads come from the Clyde up in Scotland, like rivers and stuff. And you can see them making the big, massive, in the 70s, massive oil rigs going into the sea. Fucking marvellous. Like, thousands of people there watching. Everyone used to like, in the village, you go in the club. It's a little tiny club, a Great Thought Club it was called. It was a little shop. She was called Elsie Bump because she had a bump on her head, like a no mark. And that was a nickname, Elsie Bump. And she used to have a little corner shop, and that was all that was there. And there was a chicken farm at the top. We used to have chickens. And we lived there for quite a few years. I remember a video called The Radio Star came out. That's how long ago it was. That was the first song ever on MT something. Some fucking MT's fucking whatever. That was the very first song that came out. Video called Kill the Radio Star. He's got fuck all now, mate Rock. He's no fucker wants to know him. Not a single person. He's just lost a thing down there with the so-called Ripper Tours. He's been knocked back with that. Somebody's found out what he is. Apparently some woman showed him. You've seen what he did to Brian and Emma, and they've showed him the fucking. We didn't even know this, and we got a text off the woman saying he's going to do nothing, and there's more and more people going to be showing the video in the next few weeks. That's off someone we didn't even know. Just don't even want to say her name, but she said Biles. She said doing that to people in wheelchairs is disgusting. He'll never ever work down here, so he's getting chased from there. Apparently, he's already been chased from 3 or 4 different areas where he's been. Chased him, fucked him off. So I'm just sat here laughing my fucking head off, mate. The police, Muppet. Yeah, he's got panic. He's got every house he goes in. He's got panic alarms and he's got speed dials on and everything. He's great at shouting his mouth off when you go out of a straight. He phones the police. That's his knees. He's known for it. And he's calling people the grass. Fucking on the joke, can you? With a different sea biscuit, I love the fall. Yeah, do you know what? I was watching that the other night. Watched about 4 episodes of it. It's on YouTube. There's about 20 episodes of it. The Fall Guy free on YouTube. I was watching there. I watched that Prospects. That's funny as fuck. It's really good to watch. But if you watch that Prospects, it's about 1980 something. In the side on the door. Tucker's Luck is another good one. Tucker's Luck. That's good. Pixie was funny. It's okay. Oh, Dublin was terrible. He was like, fucking, the things would come out, we only about fucking 3, 4, 5 seconds later. What do you want? What do you want? 3 seconds later, it'd come out. We just loved it though, didn't we? And then there was another one. Can you remember the other one? Ling Shang Po. Ling Shang Po was all these 20,000 warriors on each side fighting. It was fucking brilliant. It was better than Monkey that. Well, in Ling Shang Po, she dan 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 dan. The music was brilliant. So I think it was Japanese that one. Absolutely, Ling Shang Po. Then there was. Have you ever seen the seven samurais? That's good. It's black and white. It's all black and white one. It's brilliant. So, that's where they got the good. You know the Magnificent Seven. That's where they got the film from. The seven samurais they're called. 7 warriors on the samurai swords. And they go and fight hundreds of people to help these people in a village. But that's where the Magnificent Seven came from. Leo Brenner copied off that. I think it was about 1940s it come out. It's brilliant. Sword fencing in it. It's marvellous. When I was in my prime, I was doing a fucking better job than the place. The people would for I'd go in the States. I remember going on Willie Banks on another state. We're arguing like fuck. And there's about 20 on each side. I'm going to kick off. Went, hey, fucking come here. Main one on that side. What's going on? Sat down about 20 minutes. Hey, you fucking do this, you do that, and we're still best friends now. We're all stood there with fucking hammers and bars and fucking baseball bats. One of the mums that phoned me. And then the nana of one of them, Frank, you can sort this out. They're all going to have been killed here. So you can sort this out. Cops wouldn't have dead. Cops wouldn't have dead 10 up the fucking shit houses. So I went down, got hold of them anyway. They ended up shaking hands and ended up being best of friends in the end. I was all over one fucking idiot causing trouble, saying he said, she said, and all that shit. And in the end, we got found out. Just chased the cunt. The in-law's got a big mole on her face, her chin, laugh out loud. Adrian Mole, remember him as well? Adrian Mole, aged 13 and a half. And you remember that little one where he used to turn into a dog? That was funny. He fucking used to turn into a dog. 100 good deeds and no one will see, no one bad. And everyone will know. Water mashing, Brian. Yeah, the water mashing. It's fucking class, wasn't it? Ling Shang Po. That was the name of that's the series of water mashing, but the place was called Ling Shang Po. That was the name of the province. They call them the province, like say Teesside or Newcastle, whatever. Tyneside, the province. He was the greatest ever. It was call him fucking Genghis Khan. He was called Imogen Khan after I think it was someone. He actually shot his own brother in the back with a spear. He got kidnapped, his dad, and the Khan means the king. So he took over and he went into China and he took the whole of China, wiped them out. He used to say, right, you pay 100 grand a year to them, give me 50 grand, and I'll look after you better. And if they didn't give it, he would kill all the dogs, the cats, every single thing, slaughter everything. And he'd leave it all there, everyone dead on poles and posts and shit. He used to think, fuck this, just give him the money. So he used to do that, Genghis Khan. He was fucking phenomenal. And he's something like 27% of the world's population are Khans because he impregnated thousands and thousands of women with his sperm. And the Khan seed is fucking all over the world. I think he was like 67-year-old when he died, but he was massive Genghis Khan. It was Kublai Khan, Genghis Khan. They were real Mongol warriors. And because we're nomads means where you just keep moving about. They could jump on a horse, put all the cabin together in about half an hour and be off to another place. We couldn't do that. We said, right, you've got an hour to move. You wouldn't have a fucking clue what to do. They did it every day of their life. That's what they did. Very, very clever people. It's like, when they give you the word, them type, brilliant. And then you get your word off them. It's your bonds. Next taste. Right, guys, I think we'll call it a night. I'm fucking chatting about yous. Mr. Hassan, top Millwall boy. We had a great night because I have been class tonight on the old days. I like talking about the old days because it brings back the old memories. And you remember your mum and your dad and your uncles and having a bonfire night. It was really great one, wasn't it? You got a bonfire night, everyone would get the big bit of grass, big piece of grass where you were in the council estate. You get the old doors off the cabins and your dad would come with bits of wood and all that. And then you never really had fireworks, you had sparklers. Sometimes you get banners and throw banners at each other. We were fucking crazy when we were kids. And we'd all sit there, and at the end of the night, we'd all see people would be having like drink bottles of Yuki Brown or something, or bottles of wine or something, bit of sandwiches and that there, and mainly baked potatoes with baked potatoes with butter and salt on them. And you'd sit there and you thought it was fucking great. Bonfire night. That was the only good person ever was in Parliament was Guy Fawkes. It's a pity he never blew the cunt up, wasn't it? He was the only one I would have elected to go back to Parliament, Guy Fawkes. Get in there, Guy. Go on, son. There's a few matches. There's a few lighters. Get in there, Guy. Get in there. Guy Fawkes was the only fucking one I would have elected for fucking Prime Minister. He had a great idea, didn't he, poor cunt? Right guy from off and freezing. The nose seems to finish. When I'm finished, and after 2 hours, my nose seems to calm down. Class, thank you very much, everyone. God bless you. Brilliant people on here. Brilliant.